3 hosts, 3 actors, 3 friends, 3 perspectives, and fantastic guests every Friday at noon. I'm your host, Sasha Kerbel.
I'm your host, Rachelle Henry.
And I'm your host, Rico E Anderson.
Prepare yourself for high voltage conversation.
And get ready to supercharge your brain.
Because it's time for the Lightning Hour!
This is the Lightning Hour, and 2 cast members of the #1 Netflix show in the world, Cobra Kai, will be joining us right now. Bo Mitchell and Griffin Santopietro. Stay with us.
Oh shit, what up?
No, wait! 3, 2, yank it, come here! Oh, what the?
Still burning, burning down. I'm making all the light. I want to know.
We have Bo Mitchell, who plays Brooks the bully, and Griffin Santopietro, who plays Daniel LaRusso's son, Anthony, on the show Cobra Kai. Welcome, guys! Woo! So happy to
Welcome,
have
boys.
you guys.
Appreciate you both being here.
Happy to be here.
Yeah, this is, what a rad intro. I feel like I'm at Fight Night or something. That was amazing.
we like to get our guests all hyped up. I mean, hey, this is a show about fights, so why not hype you guys up for a fight?
Yeah.
So, first thing we should just dive right into is talk about the amazing characters you play. So just tell us who you play on Cobra Kai and what role do they play on the show? Like, who they interact with? What do they bring to the show?
My name's Bo Mitchell. I play Brooks. He is a bully character. He bullies Miguel and Miguel's friends, and closely follows Kyler, who is also a bully character. And he's just a loving, happy-go-lucky, nice guy.
I play Anthony LaRusso, the son of Daniel LaRusso, and I am his bratty son is probably the best explanation. I guess I mainly interact with the family, I think, and I guess I'm supposed to be the impartial one to karate, so I'm not really into it.
Right. I love that both of your characters are such brats, and
Right.
they're a different kind of brattiness. You know, they have their own different qualities. They're not the same thing. It shows that there's multiple different kinds of bratty, bad-ish characters, characters with attitude, and that it's not just one way of playing it, that there's so much variety in that. So I love both of your portrayals of this kid with an attitude factor.
Yeah.
By the way, what game are you constantly playing as Anthony?
I don't know, because it's always just off whatever I'm playing with. It's always just off, and so sometimes they'll tell me like what the game, but a lot of times they don't have it figured out yet. And at least I know for the first time I was like on the iPad, I think the game they made was like, I think they made it up because I was just hitting random places on the iPad. What to do.
Griffin, might I suggest for next time you're on set and you're playing a game, think about an 80s video game like Space Invaders or Pac-Man or Dig Dug or, just one of the, just
Yeah.
because why not? You know what I mean? You
Right.
could play any game that's made today, but how cool will it be someone of your age playing one of the nostalgia ones from the 80s?
Right.
Jenny's so excited to DJ the wedding. Aren't you, Jenny?
I hear you're quite the DJ, young man.
They said he had to do it so you could save money.
Come on, Noah. He doesn't mean that.
Yes, he does.
Oh, listen, you don't have to do it if you don't want to.
He wants to do it.
I don't. Not at some stupid wedding.
Noah, you see what you did?
Bud? Hey, why don't you check out that magician over there? He's doing some pretty amazing tricks.
I'm on level 10.
All right, come on. All right, you can play that game anywhere. How about we shoot some hoops? I'll win you a prize.
I'm thirsty.
All right, great. There's a bar right over there. Let's take a walk. We'll get a couple of sodas.
Nah, I'm good. You're lucky my dad didn't kill you.
Yeah? You're lucky I didn't kill him.
I'm gonna tell him you said that.
Good. I want him to know. You guys got any ketchup?
Yeah. Get it yourself. Douchebag. God, I just love the internet. There's just so much to do. Chat with your friends, watch videos, shop online. You're going to hell. You know that, right? All the coolest people go to hell.
Some for your sister. You know those are her favorites.
Oh, like I don't like pancakes?
Hey, come on, Sam. You're missing out.
Nice. Pancake taco.
Come on, dude. Seriously? Hey, buddy.
A triangle muffin? What is this, Afghanistan? I'll take a burrito.
Hey, this isn't a restaurant. Just about to whip up a batch right now.
I thought this wasn't a
You
restaurant.
just eat your muffin.
My dad owns buildings.
My dad owns cars.
My dad makes more money than your dad.
My dad knows karate and could kill your dad.
So let's talk. It's the real world calling out to you, Antonio. The time has come for you to do a little karate with your dad.
Karate's boring.
What do you think you're doing right there? Look, it's practically karate.
This one has fireballs.
All right, give me that. Come on, Anthony, let's go. Come on.
Alexa, order new PS Vita.
No, Alexa, override. Parental override.
Ordering PS Vita.
Forget it. They're gone.
If you're going to the kitchen, I'll take another Yoo-hoo. Oh my God, Anthony, you make everything worse. Shut up.
Hey, don't say shut up.
Say that word. I don't like that word.
Epic.
That's so cool. Now, with all that said, you are a part of the Karate Kid franchise, and that is just mind-blowing because this franchise obviously has a long life, and I'm assuming you both have seen the Karate Kid, and if anything, they've told you all about what you're getting yourself into. So how has that reception been for both of you, not only being a part of the franchise, but also being a part of the #1 show on Netflix?
I mean, yeah, it's definitely like it's been crazy. Stepping into it, like in general, is really cool and humbling. Just to be a part of it, just to be in the franchise, it's great. It's a great experience to be there too with all of the original players. Like they're all super talented, and also they're not really expecting it to keep growing. I feel like the fandom has grown big, with Cobra Kai coming out. There's been a resurgence of old fans and new fans coming in. So really, when I got on, I just didn't expect, that to happen, and seeing it happen has been kind of mind blowing because we just have, so much momentum behind us, and stepping into it, I didn't really even expect that, but still just stoked to get into the franchise and to work with all these talented people.
Griffin, what about you, man?
I would say, well, a lot of what Bo said, where like I feel like it introduced a lot of new people to the whole franchise, and it was cool because I remember being pretty young and watching the first Karate Kid movie, and I remember liking it a lot. I remember wanting to learn karate after that. I wasn't good at it. Yeah, basically, Bo pretty much said it all. Having it be introduced to kind of the new generation of people is pretty cool.
It's really brilliant that this show brings in both new and old fans, and that now you guys are a part of that family, which I think is probably a life-changing event for you guys to now be a part of such an outstanding franchise that's been there for 30 years and now the resurgence of that franchise. So congrats to both of you.
I have a question. What dojo you would personally pick, Cobra Kai or Miyagi-Do?
I feel like knowing what happens with, like, knowing both of them, like, internally, like, I feel like if I saw them both, like, at a showcase or something, I would want to join Cobra Kai. But I think if I had watched the show and knew everything, then I would probably want to join Miyagi-Do.
Right. And also you have that factor of that your dad
Right.
Miyagi-Do, so it'd be kind of awkward. I mean, they already have like those awkward dynamics.
Right.
Yeah.
I worry for you guys. I hope nobody wants to fight you guys. Has that happened where people want to fight you knowing that you're in the Karate Kid franchise?
Oh, thank God, no.
It's good that no one is taking the art and thinking that it's imitating life, because it's so easy. It could be so easy for someone to just step to you and be like, "Hey, tough guy. So you like to pick on the little guy, huh? Why don't you pick on someone like me?" It's like, oh, hold on, dog.
How about you, Bo? Which would you pick personally?
Right, yeah. While we're on the tangent, what Rico was saying, I feel like I've had a couple run-ins with people like that. Never anything super serious. Sometimes people do kind of think like, dude, yeah, like, how long have you been doing this or that? Like thinking some other, shows or movies too. They just kind of think that what you do in there is what you do every day. And I'm just like, no, I've actually never done this thing with karate. But if I had to choose a dojo, I'd probably go with Cobra Kai too. I mean, it's just, they're rad, dude. Black and yellow is sick, and I mean, it's kind of an easy choice. I feel like the Miyagi-Do is definitely cool though, just like the way you kind of learn how to do stuff. It's not conventional. That's really entertaining, but no, I think I'd rather be in Cobra Kai.
Right. You probably have to do less wax on, wax off, at Cobra Kai.
That's a fun way to clean the windows.
We were talking about this. The show has numerous fights. Constantly there's karate. Constantly there's scenes where people are training. So do either of you perform any of the stunts on the show? Have you gotten to perform any stunts on the show or gotten to be involved in any of the training? And did you ever get to see any of the other actors who are main players in the dojo get to train or perform their stunts?
Well, my answer's pretty quick. No, I've never had to fight. It's pretty clear I don't do any fighting. I've never been on set for a fight scene, but I have seen two people practicing it. But my answer's pretty quick. So, Bo, you can go.
Yeah, I'm trying to say, Griffin, I don't think they've had you beat anybody up yet. But
yeah, darn.
Yeah, I've had a couple good run-ins with Johnny now and Miguel, and it's in the first days I got there, I pretty much had to go right into a fight scene. So it's a great experience though. I mean, I loved it, and you got Hiro Koda, the Green Power Ranger, telling you what to do, so you're stoked. But I have some background in martial arts, so I kind of knew what to do, and told them I wanted to do as much as they'd let me. I'd do it all if they would let me, and they were kind of hesitant, and they were like, "We'll give you a couple tries." And so I just went all out and fell on my face and fully committed, and they kind of were like, "Oh wow, he can do it." So we'll let
That's
you
good.
Go.
That's how you do it.
What form of martial arts did you train in?
I've done a little karate when I was younger, but more recently I've done jiu-jitsu and kickboxing, and then some grappling stuff. So I was doing mixed martial arts for a while, but yeah. And I also skateboard too, and I feel like that kind of helps when it comes along, because you get used to falling and stuff and rolling over. And anyway, it just kind of all culminated, and so they started letting me do more of my own stunts, and so that was exciting. And from that first scene at the Liquor Mart, we went from there, and they started letting me actually come to the training and stuff, and that was really cool. I mean, it was.
Did you get bruised up having to do any of the stunts for that scene at the Liquor Mart?
Yeah, I did. Not really though. Just kind of casual, just land on the ground, maybe a little grass stain or something. It's not a big deal.
Right.
No actual wounds, but you kind of sore a little bit.
Yeah, nothing too serious.
Yeah.
No pain, no gain, boys. No pain, no gain. This show brings back a lot of nostalgia. And I'm an 80s baby. So, you know, when I wear this Pac-Man shirt, it has a lot of personal meaning because I used to be able to play Pac-Man and turn the game over like 3 times. There's a lot of 80s references, a lot of Karate Kid references, obviously. And it's just really cool to just relive a lot of the stuff that I remember just, you know, growing up and being a part of. Now, Sasha, I know for you, you said that it came out a little bit later in Russia.
Yeah, in Russia it came a little bit later. I don't remember when exactly, but definitely it was what, like 1983 when they started or something
like that. Yeah.
Definitely not at that time. Maybe like 7 years later or something.
And for everybody else born after the 80s, you know, you kind of caught it in the classic whatever here and there. That's for sure.
Yeah.
So what was you guys' favorite Karate Kid reference?
I like the one I most prominently remember is the date scene in season 1, I think, with Sam and Miguel. And I think it's reminiscent of the date scene in the first Karate Kid. So I'm gonna go with that one.
Okay. Bo, how about you?
I don't know. You know, there's a lot. It's pretty crazy. They're really dedicated to like keeping everything, you know,
keeping it real.
Yeah, original, and just like referring back to the film if they have questions. But I really like, this might not be technically a reference, but I really like how they set that scene up for Johnny to spin his opinion on like the storyline for Karate Kid 1 to Miguel, where he like sits him down, and not to spoil it for anyone who hasn't watched the show yet, but you know, he sits Miguel down and he talks to him, and he's like, you know, when you hear it from his eyes, it makes Daniel look like the bully, and I think that's just like genius. I'd also say though that for an actual reference, I feel like the fact that Daniel LaRusso is a car dealer is kind of because of, you know, the love he got for vehicles from Mr. Miyagi. So that's a pretty cool one as well, a little more low key. But yeah,
I never really even thought of that. But yeah, that actually makes all the sense in the world that he would, you know, him being a car dealer, he almost kind of fell right into it. You know, he had to wax a lot of cars. So,
and it was love at first yellow car from, you know, when he got that car from Mr. Miyagi.
Yeah.
That was his first time where he just loved cars.
It must have been pretty fun to work on the set of this particular show. Who would you say was the coolest person on set to work with?
I actually am like, I really like Kreese in real life. He's great, dude. He is hilarious. I love it.
Nothing like him.
I think he's awesome. I would have to say. I mean, everyone has been great to me, like coming in, you know, as a new guy, just chatting and being cool, down to earth folks. But he is funny, and he's like smooth operator. Definitely, you know, definitely been around the block. So
nice. It's good to hear that, you know, he's so different than his character, because I know when I watch him, both Karate Kid and this, I'm like, oh no, not Kreese.
Why?
He's such a villain.
Yeah.
Coolest person to work with. Well, I remember having fun working with. I think I only have like one scene with Johnny, and I remember that was pretty fun. I mean, in real life, William, he's really nice. Again, nothing like the character, but well, I guess the character's nice. Whatever. But that scene was because it was a like scene where we kind of bounced off each other, and I thought that was pretty interesting. So that was a lot of fun.
How about your screen dad?
Daniel Rapacho. He's also really nice, and he's really cool, especially since like kind of to see his mind at work with the scene, and he's very hands-on too, like kind of like giving his like he's like very meticulous, but in the greatest way possible.
Would you say that was a great opportunity to really learn and to take a lot of his knowledge as an actor for all the years that he's been doing it?
Yeah, it did actually teach me a lot about it, and how like, you know, you don't just, it's not like you do every way at the same time, and nothing, and everything's like, I kind of feel like everything other than me is out of my control, but he kind of proves me otherwise. So yeah.
Any fun stories you keep in your hearts from that filming?
Yeah, there was a lot of good times out there. I think I remember that we were having a lot of good time during the Halloween little dance party episode. That was great because he's had most players out in one room, so it's good energy, just messing around, hanging out. And yeah, lots of good times, like, you know, just off the set too. Everyone would actually like hang out with each other after they wrapped, which was cool. I loved that.
Yeah, it's super nice. Like everyone's nice. Like everyone will totally talk. Like it's a very nice community to be a part of.
It shows. It really shows. You know, it's great when you hear those type of stories, because it's great when you see the fun, you see the camaraderie on set, or, you know, when you watch the finished product. But it's great when you hear that it actually was that when the cameras weren't rolling. You know?
It's amazing that you all got to bond together and to create that family, and for all the people that are joining in this part of Karate Kid, because of course they have like the classic actors who were in Karate Kid, and then they have this new generation. It's great to mix it and to become a real family dynamic. I really love that they achieved that, and I think it's just such a creative way to bring the franchise back.
How do you think your characters will be developing in the next season? And with that said, is there any little something that you could give us as far as like a little sneak peek? Don't get in trouble now. Don't get fired by Netflix. But that said, is there anything that maybe you could say that we could look forward to?
I can tell you that there is a season 3 coming, but we're not really at liberty to talk much about it, just to protect the storyline.
Of course.
Listen,
that's understandable. Yeah. Don't kill their relationship.
No, don't kill your relationship with Netflix.
Yeah. When is season 3 expected to come out?
2021. I know 2021. I don't know if this specifically specified the.
I don't think we have a hard date yet. But
okay.
We'll keep our eyes peeled because we're all very excited. We all love the show. So one more question before we dive into something very special with the show. What projects are you guys currently working on? Projects in development, film or not film?
So right now I started school a couple of weeks ago, high school to be exact, my first year of high school. And then, right, you know, with everything, it's kind of hard to say, but there is something up in the air right now, but nothing like I'm currently working on.
Yeah, I got a few things going on. We, right before everything slowed down with COVID, we were wrapping up a film called Skate Shop the Movie. So that's coming out in the next few months. You can check them out on the internet. I have a skate crew I hang out with, and we make a lot of fun videos called Fiance Skate. Fiance, like if you're getting married. So yeah, I'm also saying I'm designing merch and products with some friends of mine at Team Fun. And fun is spelled with a PH, so PHUN. So you can check out those facets and just having a good time, you know, doing a little bit of everything.
Awesome.
That's great.
Great. So it seems like a lot going on.
Yeah, that's so cool.
Yeah. And you're getting your entrepreneur on, which is awesome, dude. That's really cool.
Also, congrats to you, Griffin, for starting high school.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's awesome.
How's school worked with your schedule in terms of like filming and any other thing you're doing on the side?
Actually, all my schools I've been to, I've moved around a lot, kind of with this whole not like because of acting, but with like along with acting, I've been moving. And every school I've been to has been really kind of like accepted me and like been flexible with the schedule and everything. And you know, on set there's always like a tutor that helps you, and so it's never actually been a problem. I feel like, I mean, obviously you do have to manage your time well, and I'm like a natural procrastinator. It's kind of actually helped me with procrastinating acting because I can't.
And this is the Lightning Hour. We have two incredible actors on our Cobra Kai panel here. It's Bo Mitchell, who plays Bully Brooks, and Griffin Santopietro, who plays Daniel LaRusso's son, Anthony LaRusso.
It's time for the lightning round, where we ask our guests the toughest questions. All right, here's the first one. Favorite movies of the 80s besides The Karate Kid?
Back to the Future. That's the 80s. Oh, was it not? Okay, good.
No, I love I love that franchise. Okay. I was saying that in agreement.
Okay.
I don't even know. I feel like I know some 80s movies, but don't know they're from the 80s. Dude.
You have Back to the Future. You have Breakfast Club.
Terminator.
Great.
Oh, right, that one too.
Legendary ones, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Indiana Jones.
Just good. Had some Star Wars pop out in the 80s, right?
Two of them came out in the 80s.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a few. Definitely not the newer ones. I don't even know. I feel like The Breakfast Club was great. I remember watching that, and I thought that was really cool for its time. I feel like you know what is, you know, they have that Otis Redding song in 16 Candles? Pretty in Pink. I like it. They have the Otis Redding.
What motivational or funny quote would you put on a t-shirt?
There's this quote, I use it for every time I get asked about a quote, but It's a Robin Williams quote. I don't know if I'm quoting it exactly, but you're only given a little spark of madness. You mustn't lose it. And it's my favorite quote.
That's a beautiful
So
quote, too.
good.
And it fits really perfectly with our industry.
Right. Yeah, it does.
It really does. It really does.
All right, I got one my buddy says. I don't know where he got this all from, but probably some like deranged uncle or something. But if you stay ready, you don't have to get ready.
That's actually really good.
Good one.
That's
Yeah,
really
shout out to PG. Yeah, dude.
I will send you my t-shirt to print that on it.
Let's go. We can do it.
That's another good one, again, for our industry, because it's always about being ready to go, because at the drop of a hat, you never know when something's going to pop, and sometimes it's time sensitive.
Yeah,
you gotta have it to go.
ready.
I want both of your t-shirts now.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah, now we're buying both. What is your special skill that you are most proud of?
I guess I can flip eggs pretty good. Wait, Griffin, what do you got?
No, you too, Gog. It's just what I think. I consider myself pretty good at Galaga, like the another old 80s game.
Yeah.
I might not be good, but I consider myself to be.
What about you guys? Y'all got something? Rico, Sasha, Rachelle?
Rico, for instance, can eat mangoes with the skin.
I do love eating a good mango with
the like outside.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's not like oranges. You could totally just.
Oh, what do you mean? It's not like oranges. I eat oranges with a peel. I mean, I eat it first. I eat an orange, and then I start nibbling on the peel.
No, I could take the mango as is, and just eat it like an apple. Oranges, no, not so much. But I can eat mangoes with the skin. It's no big deal. I love it.
Both
Yeah.
in skateboarding, do you consider it a special skill? Like, do you consider it one of your special skills along with flipping eggs?
Yeah, I guess so. I've been skating for like 12 or 13 years, so I'm okay
There
at
you
it.
go. Boom.
So, guys, how can we find you on social media?
On Instagram, I am Griffin_Santopietro. I think I might have a Twitter too. I don't use it, or I don't use either of them. So Instagram is my main social media platform.
Cool.
I'm on Twitter and Facebook as Bo Mitchell. Instagram, I have a funny handle. It's Blonde Ambition Mitchell. But if you search Bo Mitchell, you'll find me. Yeah, my avatar is like a child me in a tuxedo. And then just from there, I have like 10 accounts I run for different things. So if you just follow the main one, then you can tag along all the other side stories.
Nice.
Yeah.
Like it.
Thank you guys so much. It was such a blast having you guys and having Cobra Kai represented. Yes.
Yes,
Thanks,
we
guys.
can't wait to see you guys on season 3 and on season 4, 5, 12, etc.
This was so much fun.
You guys are great. Thanks so much for spending time with us and just letting us see your world and
meet you.
sharing your stories and stuff like that. Cool. Thanks, guys.
All right, guys, have a great rest of
Have
your
a good one. Thanks for having us.
Thanks for being so awesome.
All right.
Appreciate you both.
This was the Lightning Hour. I'm your host, Sasha Kerbel.
I'm your host, Rachelle Henry.
And I'm your host, Rico E Anderson.
Please support us by giving this video a like, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and click that little bell sign so you would get notification when we post a new video.
Follow us on social media to learn more about the Lightning Hour and the 3 hosts, us. You'll find the links as well as more information about our guests in the description box below.
We also encourage you to post your questions for us in the comment section, as well as Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. We'll be answering them in future episodes. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. We'll see you next Friday, same time, same place. Have a great weekend.
Bye.
Skin dips and bone rips. Whoa. Oh, you that bonsai guy, those commercials. Wait, where'd everybody go?
It's a cruel, cruel summer. Leaving me here on my own. It's a cruel